elastic slingshot activity, procedure materials. See our setup. We have rubber bands on peg. We have a meter stick as our projectile. Foam board that is very similar to the dowel rod activity. These are just acting as some weights and very similar. Same nail that we used in the dowel rod activity. We will line it up and put it into the foam, making sure, can you push that in, Mr. Fetzinger? Making sure that it's coming in contact real nice and flat and level. You're good, Mr. Fetzinger. We will push it in to the 0, that black line where we'll measure from again. We will move it back in so that it is flush with our rubber bands and flush with our nail. I'm gonna move that up a little bit, the angle. So the foam is tilting a little bit, so we wanna make sure it's as level as it could possibly be. We're going to pull it back, starting at different lengths. So the table that will be provided to you, I believe it is 1, 3, 5, 10, so on. So we're going to increase or change the distance. The meter stick is pulled back, and then we're measuring data. So remember which variables we're talking about. We're measuring the depth of the nail in the foam again. So let her rip, Mr. Fetzinger. How far are we pulling it back?
This would be 10 centimeters.
10 centimeters. And we will mark the nail. Measuring distance that the nail went in. 10 centimeters, and then about 10 millimeters. So that's 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. So based on this, we did the procedure for different lengths or distances that we pulled back the rubber band. We measured the depth of the nail in the foam, some things that we controlled. We used the same nail, same rubber bands. We will move the foam as we did before to a new spot. So we don't want to just keep hitting the same hole. It will go in further as reduced friction. So you guys will make your graph and answer the questions from this procedure about the elastic slingshot.
And then the distance that we're pulling this meter stick back is similar to the height that we were increasing the dowel rod. So again, looking at that distance as being a factor here.
You should see some similarities or parallels. This is in the horizontal. We did the dowel rod in the vertical, but what we're going to be talking about is the force involved to restore the object back to its original position. So after we watch the bungee jumping video, we'll do this graphing and answer the questions per your teacher's directions.